Hello and welcome to MegaWatt, Tech Week in View, where each week we take the biggest stories, chew them up, spit them out and tell you what we think. Stay tuned. So it's been a couple of weeks now since Google Street View has launched in the UK, and it's been an excitement the entire way through. We've had newspaper coverage basically blitzkrieging the entire thing, showing you how wives are cheating on husbands, husbands are cheating on wives, people are throwing up. It's just crazy. There's just so many stories that are coming out of the Street View. Who would have thought that Google would have managed to get that much coverage out of just something that allows you to, well, see where you are. But not content with the 25 cities they launched with, we've already had word that they're using their Google Street View cars to, well, Street View the rest of the UK. Sightings have been in Ipswich, Chelmsford, Reading, the North. Sorry, North guys, there are lots of places in the North, but I can't remember which ones they are. And basically, it means that I reckon in about a year's time, I'll be able to go anywhere in the UK on Google Street View without actually leaving my sofa. Good thing, bad thing? Well, some people say that burglars are using it as the new shopping channel, while the others say it's probably going to damage tourism in a really bad way, because why would I bother going there when I can just look at these things without leaving my home? Either way, it's a pretty interesting service, and it's probably coming to a street near you. So at the beginning of the week, the rumour mill on the internet, that wonderful thing that is, said there was going to be a huge PlayStation announcement that we were going to get excited about. Turns out on Wednesday, all it really was that the PlayStation 2 in America was going to be dropping its price. Now, it's sold 50 million consoles in the US, probably a lot more elsewhere. But what's interesting is that the $99 price point won't be coming to the UK. That's right, in Europe they're getting it for 99 euros, the US $99, but in the UK the good old exchange rate has, well, done us over once again. And so it's staying at £95, not the 72 or whatever it would be if you'd probably calculated it efficiently. I suppose if you go for the euro price, £99 is 99 euros, so that's probably where they're getting it from. But once again, it shows that Britain is not only becoming rip-off Britain, but unfortunately being crucified by that exchange rate. So it seems after years of telling us that you wouldn't steal a car, why would you steal a movie? That the film people, the people that look after the piracy and non-piracy and all that sort of shenanigans, are changing their tact. The new advertising campaign coming out in the UK in the next couple of weeks says, actually, you know what, guys? Thanks for coming to the cinema, or thanks for renting this DVD, because we actually appreciate that you appreciate good stuff, and therefore that's, you know, the way we're going to do it. I think that's a brilliant idea. Why? Because guess what? I'm a normal person. I don't really watch pirates that often, he says. You didn't hear me that? Allegedly, I probably should say. I don't watch pirates, allegedly. But telling me I wouldn't steal a car, so you wouldn't steal it, I mean, telling me I'm a bad man, I'm guilty before I even start, I've just never thought it's a good way. And that whole knock-off Nigel, poor Nigel, I mean, what's Nigel got to do with it, you know? Just because someone thought Nigel rhymes with knock-off, that'll work. So, good on you, Mr. Film people, for working out that maybe you should be telling me that I've done a good thing by coming to the cinema to watch your movie. Thank you very much. The days of when an April Fool's joke was you've got ketchup on your tie have long since gone. In fact, this week saw April Fool's 2009, as the hashtag likes to call it, and it was amazing. There were literally hundreds and hundreds of April Fools from the tech world. We obviously ran with one. It was the text and walk service. I don't know whether you'd spotted it. A wonderful application that allows you to turn your camera on your mobile phone into a little video camera so you could see where you were walking while you were texting or reading your emails. Very clever. But there were some ones around the web that we really liked. Say from the BBC, where they decided that the iPlayer was going multi-platform. What was the platform it was going onto? A toaster. And yes, just like the West Ham toaster we saw a couple of weeks ago, it actually burnt the iPlayer logo onto your piece of bread as it was toasting. All very exciting. But what else was there? Well, there was the sat-nav shoes from Firebox. There was the yodeling video game that would compete with SingStar from the Xbox 360 guys. But probably our favourite was from BMW. Now, they've always been really good at creating an advert at April Fool's. A couple of years ago, it was an oven in the glove box so you could cook your dinner on the way home. This year, it was the magnetic tow bar with the slogan saying, "For once, we're happy to be behind our competition." Well, that's it for this week's show. Hope you've enjoyed it. Why don't you tune in next time for more news, reviews, tips, tricks, opinions, and much more. I'm Stuart Miles. This is MegaWhatTV. Thanks for watching.